Welcome to Into the Ether. I'm Linda de Gonzalez, and I'm here with my charming and beautiful co host, Diane G. Hi, Diane. You're muted, darling.
I was just saying hi, Linda, and hi, everyone.
Well, tonight we're exploring the quiet process of becoming more fully ourselves through the Akashic Records. Sometimes an aspect of who we truly are begins to surface. And the question isn't just what's emerging, but it's how we're being asked to live it in the world. Let's see what the records have to say. Because you see, it's not enough to have insight. The insight has to be embodied.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you don't actually learn. You can get all the insights in the world, but if you're not living it, if you're not embodying it, it's
Then
just
nothing's going to change.
nothing's going to change. You're not going to change. And unless you change, that means that you didn't learn it because learning requires change.
Mhm.
But hi, everybody. And I want to welcome some people. And I see Gary. And oh, look, here's Kumo Observer. And, and yeah, yeah.
Hi,
And oh, look,
everyone.
here's Fogo. Here's Fogo Pogo. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome.
Hi, Kaylee.
Fogopogo's probably in the middle of a great big ice storm right now. I hope you're safe, girl, because major cities in Canada got hit by in Eastern Canada got hit by an ice or are being. I'm not sure if it's going on right now. I haven't looked at the news for an hour or so, but I'm glad you're here.
Keep
Liebers,
safe. Keep
Pierrette,
safe, Kaylee.
oh my chouette, my Pierrette is here. My
Hi,
heart says
Dad.
hi, Pierrette. Brenda
Dr.
Lucas.
Pam Pinto is here. Hi, Dr. Pam.
Oh,
Nancy
hi,
Ray is
Pam.
here.
Nancy Ray, Sue de Betage, Lori,
Brenda
uh,
Lucas. Hi.
and Sue Helen, Violets for Roses. Hi, Stephanie. Oh,
And
man.
Jax is
Oh,
here. Kim is here. Hi.
ooh. And Kim. Hi, Kim. Wow. All these people. CJ. Hi, CJ, fellow Canuck. Rossi, LCGs. My goodness, you guys. It just makes me. Oh, okay. Uh, Kaylee says that there's lots of rain. It looks like it's freezing on and off. It's hovering around 32 degrees for you freedom degrees people. It's hovering around freezing temperatures. So, yeah, the apocalypse is nigh, at least in at least in Eastern Canada. There's going to be lots of babies in 9 months because that's always what happens. In Canada, that's always what happens when the power goes out. When there's like power outages for 2 or 3 days, there's like baby boom.
People need to keep warm. Okay.
You got no TV. You got what else are you gonna do?
Hi, Erin Onujan. Hi,
Oh,
Shining Love Light Truth. Carrie Gray.
and Sonia Claiborne's here. Hi.
Oh,
You know,
Sudabes here. Hello, Sudabes. Glad you're
um,
here with us. Sonia's here. Hi.
oh, it's lovely to see everyone. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. We so the themes that we're exploring are uh, expressing your true self. What part of your so you can see from the Linda.
I think this is an awesome topic that you
Yeah,
chose, Linda, for this
yeah,
week. Because
yeah,
this past week, a lot of the messages that have been coming through is that people have been transforming with the energies around us. They might feel heavy, but they are very transformative and they are affecting us. And they are affecting us in a way that we are becoming our true authentic selves. But many of us don't have an idea, what does my authentic self look like? So this is a perfect opportunity for people to know, hey, what's it gonna look like for me if I become my authentic self?
yeah. It's especially difficult for Well, uh, okay, not all. I mean, put all the explanatory and everything the guardrail phrases in there if you want. But I want to say, just from based on my own life and my own experience, it's especially difficult for women um, who have spent their lives in service
Hmm.
to their families and to their husbands and to their children and to their parents and to their church and their community and volunteering and doing all that kind of stuff with very little opportunity usually to explore themselves
Yeah.
and almost zero support to do so. So suddenly you're like 50 years old or you're 60 years old and the kids are gone and potentially the husband too. And now what? Like, do
It's
you
like
even
an
know what you
identity
like?
crisis. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you even know what you like doing? Like, now what? Even if you worked, even if you were not a stay-at-home parent, okay, even if you worked outside the home, the loss of that caregiving that gave your life structure and meaning can be absolutely destabilizing in the deepest sense. So here's an opportunity for those of you who feel that way, or for those of you who are going through that, to look at who you really are and what part of you, what aspect of your true self is ready to step forward. Because we're not here, this is not a place where we're going to say, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, no, no. You have to be ready. This is a seedling. You can't
Hmm.
yank the leaf out. You have to water it. You have to give it sunshine. You have to go, oh, you're so pretty, every day. And then it grows. So, what part of you is ready to step forward? And how is your soul asking you to express it now?
There
Oh,
are some more people who popped in. Hi, Bernadette this year. Hello,
oh,
Iron
hi,
Fire Horse
Bernadette.
Irene.
Um,
I saw a few more people up. Sutofi is here. Simran is here. Hi.
oh, Sue
Hello and
Toffee,
welcome.
hi. Pam says it happened to her mom after retiring at 65. All she knew was to work since 16. Immediate
Mhm.
mental health decline. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And CJ shares with us that she's asking herself
Like, now
now.
what?
Now what? Yep.
There are many roles that we tie ourselves or our identity to. Like, for example, a mother, or I am my job. Which, what happens if your kids grow up and they're not in your home? You're not playing the role of the mother anymore, or you change jobs, or you lose a job.
Mm,
What part of you remains? So it's a struggle for people to imagine themselves without those labels, without those roles.
yeah. Because they provide structure and meaning.
Hmm.
They're a container for us. Nothing, and I'm not saying that container in as a bad word. I'm saying that it provides our lives with structure and meaning. And humans we are wired, we are built for structure and meaning.
And
So,
labels too.
and labels too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
We
patterns.
love labels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And Jack says something that I think is pretty insightful. She says they don't really prepare us either. They want it all from us right now. Back that Barbie bus up. Yipper.
Yeah.
You got it. That's right. What do you
That's
call
not
it?
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Number one, who's doing the counting this week? I did a spreadsheet that I was going to do. Oh, this is a long time, a year ago. I did a spreadsheet of the snort counter and I was going to flash it on screen, but it's like a lot of work to do, like to manage while I'm reading and stuff. I just let it was more. Oh, hi, Iron Fire Horse and Jeremy Rodney.
Hi. Hi,
Okay.
Leah.
Okay. Oh, Leah's here too. I missed her. Okay. No, seriously, it was a spreadsheet snort. Oh, Jeremy. Yeah, he's another spreadsheet nerd. It was a spreadsheet snort counter. But it was a pain in the ass. So I just never
Oh,
deployed
the
it.
things we think of.
Huh?
The things we think of.
I know. I know. It's, you have attention deficit disorder. You have an imagination and, snort counters, spreadsheet snort counters. That's what comes out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Lulu's here. Okay,
Hi,
I'm
Luna.
going to. Oh, I have to tell you guys. Okay, I know all of you are fans of the Fart Show because I recognize all your names. You can't hide from me. And I found our soul family. All right. Actually, it was Jax who found the soul family. Just let me call it up. It's a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And it's called With Farts. Did you not see it on the members Discord?
No, I've been busy yesterday
Oh, you
and the other
actually.
day.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to check it later.
Here, hang on a second. Here it is. Here's the. Okay, I have to stop this.
Hi, Selena, and hi, Linda Kennedy. Thank you for being here.
I have to. Where is it? Stop screen. Okay, I gotta stop sharing.
Selena loves farts.
Oh, I know. Why would she not? Who couldn't? Okay, here it is. This is the YouTube channel called With Farts. And it's hilarious. It's movies that are with farts. And last night I watched. Okay, so what do we have? We have Scream. We have Superman. Mission Impossible. Last night I watched 2.5 minutes of The Matrix with farts. That was hilarious. And Jax says that Terminator is pretty funny with farts. But I highly recommend it. They only have 30,000 subscribers and they have 125 videos. So please go and show them some love and tell them the Fart Show sent you. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, yes, you did, Linda. Okay, so stop sharing that and then go back to the giveaway tools. Do your job, Linda. Jeez. Share screen. Now, first I have to open the records. I'm not going to forget.
Yes.
I'm not going to forget, but before that. Okay, so we're all set up. I hope, how many times did I snort watching that? Somebody wants to know because that's important.
We need a new spreadsheet.
I don't even know. I think I broke. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know. But I know that I woke up the parrots laughing. I got scolded by Wanda. Okay, fine. So yeah, it's very funny. There's some really, really good scenes that have been completely wrecked by the addition of farts. Now I'll leave that with you and I'll let you do your own exploration. And now we're going to get, and now we're going to get serious. So 3 deep breaths, please, so that I can open the Akashic Records without having the masters say. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records Masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, the highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. And I'll read that silently. The records are now open. Oh, wait.
Yay!
Isn't that interesting? I read the old one instead of the new one. I wonder why.
I didn't even realize.
I read the old one. We have an updated version of this, okay? And
Yeah.
that's usually what I use, but okay, so there's a reason for that. And I see some new names. Shaheen Taz, welcome.
Hi, Shahin Taz.
And
Oh, and Linda Keltzer popped in. Hi, Linda.
oh,
We
hi.
have 3 Lindas now.
What can I say? It was such a popular name in the 50s, you know. So those of you who would like a reading, I hope you've entered #self. And we will start the giveaway tool. Oh, thank you.
No worries.
You're wonderful. Okay.
Fingers crossed, everyone. Who will be the first victim?
Yeah, one of us will play. Bernadette?
Bernadette this year?
Say hi in the chat, please. We're going to be answering the prompts for you. So please just let us know you're here. Whoa, who's going to be next? We're going to draw 4. Rossi! Woohoo! Where's my pen? I just put it down.
It's okay. I'm writing them down.
Okay. And next we have... Ooh. Oh no, this isn't Halloween. Irene! Iron Firehorse, congratulations. And the last person for this round that we'll be reading for CJ and HR Cats.
Oh, CJ, you changed your name.
Yeah. I don't remember it looking like that before.
Yeah, there used to be numbers. Or,
Yeah, there used to be numbers.
some other letters.
Okay, so CJ's here. And hang on. We have our 4 people. So CJ's here and Iron Firehorse is here. And
We're still waiting for Bernadette this year. Oh, Bernadette, we're not doing questions. We have prompts for today.
Oh, there's Bernadette.
That you can see scrolling.
Got her. Down, I'm going to take the banner off, the big banner off, and put the comments on stage. I forgot to do that earlier. Sorry. Yeah, we'll start with Bernadette because she was the very first person to be drawn. And yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe to both our channels. Okay, so I'm going to be answering the first part. What aspect of my true self is ready to step forward, Bernadette? Bernadette, you spend a lot of time not here. You spend a lot of time in your head, in your imagination, um, in a world of color and texture. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. I'm not trying to say that this is delusion or anything. I'm just saying that your head is full of all kinds of color and texture. It's very cool. And you spend a lot of time there. Yeah, I would too if I had a head like that. But there's something emerging. Something new is emerging. Something that's more structured. I don't know. It feels kind of like business. Because now I'm seeing numbers and I'm seeing it's like calculating the effort and expense of doing something versus what you're going to get in return. Okay. Return on investment, but in a different kind of a way. Like, as a knitter, I wouldn't spend $300 on yarn and 400 hours. Well, okay, not 400, maybe 150 hours knitting a sweater that I wasn't going to sell for at least $600. And if I know that I can't sell it for $600, I'm not going to do it. I don't sell my knitting. Okay, I'm just saying. Those kinds of ideas are starting to occur to you. They're starting to grow. And I don't know what it's around. I don't know what kind of work you do or what your, but that kind of structure, that kind of discernment or judgment or weighing risk versus return, investment versus return, that kind of stuff, that kind of equation is starting to emerge, and I'm not sure around what. But that's a good thing. It's a good balance. It's helps you be more grounded. And I can see you asking, where the hell is this coming from? Where's this coming from? I can see you asking yourself that, but it's a new part of you that's ready to grow. That's what I've got.
Okay. How is Bernadette's soul asking her to express it now? It's odd that you mentioned business, Linda, because it's similar to what I'm getting. I saw a table, and you, Bernadette, were connecting with people through that table. So it felt like business to me, but you mentioned that you're doing a podcast. So it might be podcast related as well. And I feel like there are many plans and dreams that you have for your business or your podcast. How your soul is asking you to express it right now, the vision that I saw is you taking a class. I don't know what for. I've been trying to get more information about what class that is, but they're telling me there's something that you want to learn, but it feels like you're grasping at straws. You're grasping at like air. You couldn't grasp it fully. So your soul is asking you to learn more about it first. At least right now, learn more about it. It might be taking a class or reading more information about it through books. But that is how your soul is expressing or is asking you to express it now. I don't know if that makes sense, Bernadette, but I hope that helps.
Bernadette, I don't know where you are, but I know that I'll tell you that here in the Lower Mainland in BC, Douglas College in New Westminster has a course on frick, adult education course. That's about how to make your hobby into a business. That's not what it's called, but it's for artisans and artists, and how to make their efforts pay, uh, and how to structure and all of that kind of stuff. And I bet there's adult education courses in colleges that are near you, especially technical colleges. So you might want to look around. You might want to look around at that. Um, your local library might have some leads for you on that too. Libraries usually are full of people just dying to give you information. So good luck to you, my chouette. This is this is really nice.
Yeah. All the best to you, Bernadette.
Okay, next we have
I believe it's Rossi.
yeah.
So, what aspect of Rossi's true self is ready to step forward? This came automatically, Rossi, and it will come as not as a surprise to you. I was seeing someone doing this on another person who is lying on bed. You know what that means, Rossi? The aspect of yourself that is ready to step forward is your healer self. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it further than that. So that is the aspect of your true self that's ready to step forward. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Um, and Rossi, how is your soul asking you to express it now? Yeah, energy healing. That's right. That's exactly. You know,
Yeah.
you don't need us to read, you know. Yeah, Rossi, you know. That's what you're being called to do, is to do energy healing. Um, you already have nearly all of what you need to do that. There's a little more. I don't know what more. You'll have to find out. You'll have to follow your heart. You'll have to follow your where you're led, where your instincts go. But um, I mean, I don't know. Do you do QHHT? Do you like? There's other things. There's a few other things, but yeah, energy healing is where you're being led. So I hope that's helpful to you, Rossi. I think you already knew this, Rossi.
Yeah.
I think
You just
so.
need to take that first step.
Yeah. Good luck. And let's see, who's next? Iron Fire Horse. Irene.
And avert your Gerald?
Oh,
Oh,
did we do that at the same time? It was me. I
almost.
forgot to
I was about to.
get my hand off of the mouse. Speaking of which, I haven't seen any mice in like 10 days.
Yay!
Oh my God, I'm sleeping well at last. Um, okay, Iron Fire Horse. What aspect of your true self is ready to step forward? I mean, it's not even so much that there's an aspect. It's like I see you see walls coming down. I see that you're ready to grow into you're ready to let go some of the protections that you've put into place to protect yourself, obviously. I mean, that's just normal and natural. But you're ready to allow your true self to be. You're ready to embody that. You're ready to say no when you mean no. You're ready to say yes to unusual things. Well, unusual. Unusual in the sense that it's unusual for you. It's not something you would have agreed to do 5 years ago, but you find it, oh, well, that might be interesting. I don't care if it is weird. Maybe I will take that shoemaking class, that kind of thing. You're more willing to accept the weirdness about you and not hide it. Can I just say I love your weirdness as a fellow queen of weird? And yeah, you are. You feel less need to hide. Yeah, that's what I've got. I hope that's helpful to you, Irene. Ouch. Wanda, if you bite me one more time, you're going straight home.
Okay. So, how is Irene's soul asking her to express it now? The first image that I saw, the first vision that I saw, is you talking with other women. So, I'm like asking more information to the Akashic Records masters. What does this mean? Why is she talking to people, or specifically women? And they told me that it's you sharing your experiences with them because your experiences are very unique. And your voice needs to be heard by others who might possibly be going through the same things that you went through in the past. And I was asking, like, what experiences specifically can you tell me? They gave me a word and they told me family. There's something about your family that might be useful for others to hear your experiences about. So your soul is asking you to share your experiences because it's going to help other people.
You're frozen,
And thank
babe.
you so much, Irene, and thank you so much, Diane.
You froze for a minute. Oh dear. I hope she knows.
Am I back on?
You're you are, but you froze again. Okay, there you are. All right. You were
Okay.
frozen for just about the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing? Oh
Yeah.
man. This means it's important, Irene. I'm going to repeat it. But yeah, let me know if I freeze again. But Irene, I saw you talking to women.
Yeah.
And it's because your unique experiences might be something that they are going through right now. And this pertains to family, your experiences with family. And it's something that you need to share, you need to voice to other people because it's going to help people, especially women. So I don't know, I didn't go too much or too deep into the records, but that's what the Akashic Records masters were saying. You need to share and voice your experiences so that it benefits other women. And I hope that helps, Irene.
I think that sounds wonderful, Irene. I really do. And yes, Aquarius is tuned to a different station. I can testify to that. Yeah. And our last for this round, not for the day, we have at least one more, is CJ. And oh, damn it.
Ta-da! Oops. I think we did that at the same time.
We did. We did.
Okay. CJ. What aspect of CJ's true self is ready to step forward? They can give more information.
Irene, that sounds fabulous.
CJ, the image that I got when I asked that question to the Akashic Records masters is you coming out from a cocoon. And the person who came out of that cocoon is playing. So the aspect of yourself, of your true self that is ready to come out right now is very playful. And it feels very light and childlike. And they're telling me there was a part of yourself that wanted to play in this past few years that wasn't able to because of the responsibilities that you were carrying, because of the burdens that you were carrying. And right now, the moment is ripe for you to do exactly what you want, to play when you want to play, and to do the things that you stopped yourself from doing in the past. So I hope that helps.
And the joy, that joy that you find from the play that you do. I mean, we're saying play, but it's just basically doing things that bring you joy. Okay, that's play. That make you happy. I keep thinking mud pies, but that's just because as a 4-year-old I was obsessed with them. Okay, um, your soul. What's mm, your soul wants you to find things that make you happy and bring you joy, and that will lead to a huge leap in your growth, in your spiritual growth, in your growth as a person. um, yeah, big leap in growth.
Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. I hope that's helpful to you. CJ, go look for joy, and um, just, oh, I see fellow mud pie enthusiasts in the chat.
For me, currently, it's bubbles. I love it when people blow bubbles and then I watch them.
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah,
Yeah, those are fun.
yeah, bubble baths.
CJ is saying she loves making mud pies.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
well, maybe you would enjoy ceramics.
Oh, yeah. Pottery.
Yeah, it's just fancy mud pies. Well, but yeah, artsy, fancy mud pies. Um, but it's just a question of playing and allowing that play to bring you joy. And that will boot your growth enormously. So,
We have bubble enthusiast in the chat as well. Oh, my heart is happy. My day is already made. Thank you,
look
guys.
at this, look at this, look at this.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Ooh, mud
Kaylee's a bubble
wrestling.
person. Um, Gerald's a mud wrestling person.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, but not. But that's not what we're talking about. Mud pies. No, no, no.
Mhm.
So permission to play. Indeed, that's exactly right. CJ is permission to play and permission to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Permission to say, I can take some time to make Barbie clothes and donate them to the Salvation Army or some little girl that I know with a Barbie doll. I mean, in high school, one of the girls in my class in grade 9 or 10, she used to make Barbie clothes out of her mother was a seamstress, out of her mother's scraps of clothing, and she made a lot of money, like 25 cents for a dress or whatever. She made a lot of money selling them. I'm not
That's
suggesting
awesome.
you should do that, but
Maybe she can if she
maybe
wants to.
if that's something
If
that
it's
turns your crank, then
yeah. And Iron Fire Horse said something a while ago regarding her reading. Just more information.
yes.
She said, I've been thinking if advising on power of attorney mistakes and how they can end up with abuse of power.
I think
Oh,
that
if
would
that's what
be
you think it
valuable.
means, yeah.
I think that would be really valuable, and I think that you could probably uh, start writing about that and
Yeah.
put something together. And um, yeah, because for sure that is a. I know 3 people who got burned that way. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Iron Fire Horse. If that's something you decide to do, go for it. Um, I think it's time for another round of giveaway too. Okay,
Yay.
4 more. And Simran.
Simran.
Simran, are you still here? Please say hi in the chat. And Brenda Lucas, congratulations. Come on down.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Brenda and Simran. And hello, Annie Bear.
Annie Bear, hi.
She's popping in, probably walking. Have fun with your on your walk.
And Tere.
Yay! Congratulations, Pierrette.
And our last, we'll probably have time for two more after this, but I'm only going to draw one more for this round. Maria Scorpio.
Yay!
Ooh, congratulations, Maria. Please say hi in the chat. Ouch.
So I see Pierrette.
And
so we're waiting for Simran, Brenda Lucas, and Maria Scorpio. Please say hi in the chat so we know that you're here. Gerald was saying, I was talking about you today, Diane G. Were your ears feeling full of bubbles? No, but I did wake up at some ungodly hour, Gerald.
Thank
I'm like, why can't I go back to sleep? I don't know what's up. Gerald.
Well, while Ottawa and Montreal are having a freezing rainstorm, yesterday I woke up to snow. There's a cherry tree in full blossom just out here, and snow falling around it. Welcome to the West Coast. Do not see either. I do not see either Simran or. Sorry.
Simran, Brenda Lucas, and Maria Scorpio.
I don't see any of them.
Me neither.
Okay.
So if you're here, let us know.
Yeah, this is your last call. Otherwise, I am absolutely going to draw again.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. For the people in the chat?
Okay.
Fingers crossed for that.
We're going to go again.
Okay.
All right. And we're drawing 3, right? Yes.
Yes.
Because the only person here is Pierre. So, John Timoteo, I know you're here. I saw you in the chat. You can't hide. You probably could outrun me, though. And ouch, 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 ouch. Lulu, are you still
Lulu,
here?
the quiet flame.
Are you still here? Please say hi. And okay, like for real. Last one for this round. Gray. Are you here, Gray?
Okay.
Do we know? Ouch. Oh, Lulu's here. John Timoteo's here.
So we're waiting for Gray.
Gray queso. I know. That's just how I say it. Nope. No Gray. Or maybe Gray.
No Gray. How about blue? Or red? No Gray.
It's Red Dragon. I wonder if she's still here. Pam, are you still here? Okay. I don't even know if she entered the draw. I don't remember seeing her name. Okay. All right. One more.
Okay.
One more. Too bad, brain, you missed it. Ah. Mere Dragon, are you here?
Mere Dragon. Mere Dragon, if you're still here, please let us know.
Mere Dragon, hello.
Yay, Mere Dragon is here.
Yay!
Da da da. Barbara Hartlove says her cat is named Blue.
We'll read for you, cat. Sue Toffee says, I'm here, but I'm not the chosen one. Oh.
But you know what's fascinating about these readings? And I keep saying this, but it really fascinates me, is that even if you're not drawn, even if the reading isn't necessarily for you, when we do public readings like this, some of the messages for other people might apply to you as well. So if it resonates for you, take that reading. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. But yeah, it's very fascinating.
That applies to the people who come back and watch the replay. Welcome to all of you, by the way. If
Hi,
you're
future
watching
viewers.
this as a replay and something catches your attention, it's meant for you. If something feels true and feels right, then it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the first person we drew, which was Pierrette. Allô, ma belle. Okay, Pierrette, what aspect of your true self is ready to step forward? Funnily enough, this relates to the last reading because there's a child in you that wants to play. There's a child in you that wants to play and just have fun and not have to plan and manage and think and do and take care. There's a part of you that just wants to have a good time. Poor baby, she's not you. You're not a poor baby. You've got she's been kind of put on the back burner for a long, long time now. And she really just wants to go out in the sunlight and play. She looks to me like she's maybe 4, 5. And she's so cute. I see her with, oh my God, she's so cute. She's got a little tiny table, okay, and her dolls are sitting in chairs around the table, and she's sitting with them, and she's sitting on the grass, kind of cross-legged, and she's serving them tea, and she's the madame, and they're visiting for tea, and it's hilarious. Okay, she's just adorable. So yeah, there's a little girl in you that wants to come out and play tea party with her dolls in the sunlight.
I love that. And I was, while you were doing the reading, Linda, I was nodding and smiling because I got something that's very similar for Pierrette. Pierrette, the image that I saw was you out in the sunlight. You were in a grassy field. It was near the mountains. It was very, very picturesque. And you had a hat on and you had a summer dress on. And I kept hearing, she needs to travel and spend time in nature. And I feel like it's going to help you connect with not only nature, but with yourself, with that child aspect of you that wants to play. Connect with nature and travel if you can. Get it? That's how your soul is asking you to express it now. So I hope that helps, Pierrette, and thank you for letting us read for you.
Thanks, Diane, and thank you, Pierre. That was such a nice time for me to share that. Thank you. I
It felt
just,
very light.
I don't even want to leave. I mean, she's just so sweet. She's
She is.
just so funny. Okay, all right, enough. Next week,
Oh, hold
I,
on.
Grace,
Pierrette has a
you.
feedback. She's
Oh,
saying, "This is weird, Linda. I've been wanting to meet my biological cousins. I'm planning a big get together for the summer. Thank you for confirmation. Would be 100 plus."
the tea
100
avec
plus.
grand madame, bon Dieu, c'est donc drôle. It's hilarious. Tea with, oh, yeah, yeah, I love it. I got big chills, Pierre.
Me
I
too.
got huge chills.
Thank you as well, Pierrette.
Thank you for telling us. That's amazing. Okay, so John Timoteo's next, and Gray showed
Mhm.
up. He
Yep,
had
I
they
started
had
them.
they had to no, that's fine. I get it, but Red Dragon. Okay, so we were playing with words, but we'll put Red Dragon, we'll put Red Dragon down. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay,
Okay.
so the last two readings for the day are going to be Gray and Kim, Red Dragon.
Mhm.
No, that's fine, Gray. Don't worry. You don't have to apologize. I get it. Sorry, John Timoteo.
Oh, I think we did that at the same
Okay,
time.
you do it. You do it.
Oh, we keep doing this, Linda.
I know. I
We
know.
are, our brains are on the same
I
wavelength.
know.
What can I
And our
say?
hands are on the mice.
Okay. What
Okay.
aspect of John is ready to step forward? I keep hearing the word sage, John, and I'm seeing a man who's in front of children and telling stories. Okay. The aspect of you that's ready to come out is the aspect that is ready to pass on wisdom to children or to the next generation. And I keep hearing the word sage. He has sage wisdom that people are going to benefit hearing, especially those who are younger than him. And I'm asking, like, what kind of wisdom is he ready to impart? And I heard life lessons. You're ready to impart life lessons that you've learned in your lifetime to other people, and that's going to help them as well. So I hope that helps, John.
So Diane answered both prompts.
Did I? Sorry.
No. I think it's hilarious because that's sort of what happens when you get information and you just. And Brenda Lucas is here, and so stick around, Brenda, because we'll read for you as well. Your name was called, so we will read for you, but you have to stick around. So just be around. Um, uh, Sue, are you leaving by?
Thank you, Sue. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. I'm sorry. Give me a second here while I refocus. Um, I hear. I'm being. The word that I hear is volunteer, and I see you in a pretty rough part of town with some pretty sketchy looking teenagers in a dingy room of a community center. Well, it looks like a community center. I don't know what the hell it is. Okay, it could be. It, uh, but a dingy sort of classroom, like it's pretty beat up. And I see you looking around for chalk, and there isn't any. Um, and there's about 10 kids in there, mostly boys, all like 13 to, I don't know, 17, 18. It takes a while, but they respect you. And they go to you. And you build solid relationships.
John has a feedback in the chat, and it
Uh,
says it does so much. Kind of doing that now. Sometimes whether the person wants to hear it or not.
well,
Yeah, you're already stepping into you to who you really are, John. I'm really happy for you.
yeah. Yeah, don't try not to step into mansplaining, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, you have valuable things to impart that will bring important changes to other people's lives. But I see, I don't know. That's what I saw. I hope that helps.
Thank you, John, for letting us read for you. Who's next?
And who do we have next? After John was Lulu. Or maybe we should read for Gray first. No, let's read for Lulu. And then, where's Lulu?
Lulu is on screen now.
Oh. Lulu, what aspect of your true self is ready to step forward? So I see cracks in the wall. It's not ready to come down yet. There's a scared little girl in there, and she's not ready to let go of her bricks, her wall of bricks. She needs to feel, she doesn't feel safe yet. She's afraid. She's afraid of being laughed at. She's afraid of being punished. All the things. She's afraid of all the things. But there's a little bit of light starting to poke in there. If you can find ways of helping that your true self feel safer and feel more secure and more solid in themselves, that's what's necessary for them to be able to grow that first little leaf poking out. But it has to do with your inner child and her safety, her sense of safety.
So, how is Lulu's soul asking her to express it now? The image that I saw, Lulu, was very interesting. I saw a little girl sitting on a bench, and then the adult version of you comes in and sits down with her. So, your soul is asking you to sit down with your younger self. I saw the younger child, your younger version, was crying, and the adult version of you was asking her, "Hey, baby, what's wrong?" And you were treating yourself with so much kindness, so much compassion that I get the impression your child self didn't get. So your soul is asking you to have compassion to
Yeah.
that part of you who didn't get that in the past to sit down with yourself so that you can understand yourself better. And the final image that I was getting is that the child you and the adult you, they were integrating. And then they got up from the bench, full of light and full of happiness. I saw your image very light and just grinning from ear to ear. And it was a very beautiful image. So I hope that helps, Lulu. And thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Lulu, can I just share with you that I carried my 3-year-old self around, wrapped around my front, with her legs around my back. I carried her around like that for months. Okay. Most of the time she was sleeping, but every so often she'd wake up and I'd say, it's okay. You can stay awake if you want, but you're safe and you can sleep now if you want to. And now she's moved to my back and she's watching and she's participating and she says things in my ears sometimes. And yeah, integration's happening. It wasn't like a lot of months. It was only like 2 months. I'm not talking about, 6 or 8, but yeah. So yeah, that's actually a really effective way of, at least I found it a very effective way of dealing with that kind of childhood stuff. So we have Gray, and then Kim, and then Mirror Dragon. Is that right? Do I have that right?
I didn't list them in order, I think.
Yeah, no, mine are just sort of all over the notebook because
Yeah.
we kept, yeah, I know. It's sort of scattered and I
It's okay.
apologize for that, but there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Magic.
So what aspect of Gray is that?
Bye, Jax. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Jax. The image that I'm seeing, Gray, is what's stepping forward is a giant. It's not making too much sense, so I'm just going to go in deeper, ask the Akashic Records Masters a few more questions. Okay. They're telling me why a giant is stepping forward is because you viewed yourself very little in the past. And you're very scared to take up your space. You feel like you don't deserve the space that you're living in. And so the aspect of you that's ready to step forward is a big person who's ready to take up her space and own it. This person is just brimming with all the self confidence because she knows that she deserves the space she's living in and she's occupying. And it's not just a space that you're occupying, you're making the most out of every inch of that space on earth. So I hope that helps, Gray.
And Gray, how is your soul asking you to express that now? By saying yes when you mean yes and no when you mean no. Don't mealy mouth. Like saying no is not the way we communicate. When we want to say no, we don't usually say no. We usually say, well, I won't be able to. Well, I would love to, except we already have plans for that day. We find ways of the soft no. But what I'm hearing is that you put both feet down, and you say, yes, I'd love to. Like no equivocating, or no, that won't do for me. That I'm not able to do that, or I don't want to do that, or whatever. But you put your 10 toes down and you stand up and you say yes and you say no and you say, I like that. I don't like that. I can do this. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Just clearly expressing who you are. Unusually incredibly tiny, really. Well, trying to take your space, yeah, because I know people, yeah. One strategy is to wear, 3-inch stilettos.
When I just want to add, when I read this comment from you, Gray, the image that I saw was a tiny person and people were stepping on that tiny person because they
From
couldn't see you.
stilettos.
Yeah.
Mm. Salama, a question. We're not doing it. We have all our readings for the day lined up, so we're not going to be pulling um, any
Yeah. Any
more
more names? But
any
if
more
any of the
people.
readings resonate for you, the remaining readings, please feel free to listen to them and take them as your message for today. It
Yeah,
happens a lot.
it happens constantly.
Yes.
Okay. I I hope that was helpful to you, Gray. I just I see an image of a jug being filled right now. Fill yourself, fill yourself. Yeah, that would be difficult. Just physically difficult. It's difficult for women generally to take up space, but for tiny people, it's even more tough. Good luck to you, Gray. And thanks for letting us read for you.
Thank
Um,
you, Gray.
Kim is next.
Kim, here we go.
Just a second. Oh, and Brenda Lucas. Sorry. And then Mirror Dragon. Okay.
Okay. For your Geralds.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part.
No
Hi,
worries.
Kim. What aspect of your true self is ready to step forward? Isn't that interesting? I see the Queen of Wands, like I see the old time. I don't mean old time, old time. I mean Rider Waite, Queen of Wands. Let me just pull the card. I think that it's the image that's important. I don't think it's necessarily the meaning. But I see someone who is, you're sovereign in your space. You take action. You are a uh, really good manager of all kinds of things. You manage resources, you manage energy, you manage activity, you manage pretty much anything. Here she is. Okay, this is the shiny, sparkly spring weight tarot from Tarot Collectibles. There she is. Look at all the growing things around her and the cat at her feet. Queen of your domain. So, rulership, management. Yeah, rulership. that's what's ready to step forward.
Mm. Someone who's like very in control and has a lot of ideas. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting from the card.
Yeah.
So, how is Kim's soul asking her to express it now? Kim, I want to ask you a question. Do you bake, particularly cake or cupcakes? Because I keep seeing you baking, and I'm like, why? And I don't know if it's figuratively, because they're telling me there are many ideas in your mind that you're not bringing into reality. And those ideas that you have, those new creations, I don't know if it's with cooking or baking or like you're making gadgets, but there are many ideas that you're not putting, not baking, okay. But there are many ideas in your mind that you're not putting into reality that you might want to look into.
Mm. Yeah, I'm hearing manifestation.
Yes. But yeah, I'm seeing you in the kitchen, either baking, cooking. But what I'm seeing is like you have a row of eggs and you're mixing stuff up. So I thought you were making cakes or cupcakes. So it looked that way. But yeah, it might not be literal. It might be figurative. But with the Queen of Wands, your soul is asking you to jot down those ideas and put them into reality. You have so many ideas, is what the Akashic Records masters were telling me. You had many ideas. And there were stuff that were kind of stopping you from doing that. Fear is one, doubt is another. Let go of those doubts and fears and put them into reality, is the message that I'm getting for you, Kim.
Mm.
So I hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm there are there are things there are you have ideas that are waiting to be born.
Yes.
Boop. I hope that was helpful, Kim. Uh, let's see. Who's next? Brenda Lucas?
I think so.
Yeah, because Mere Dragon's our last reading.
Oh, I'm first now. Okay. For Brenda, what aspect of Brenda's true self is ready to step forward?
Hi, baby. You're my little duck. Yes, you are.
It's odd, Brenda, because when I asked that question, the image that I saw was you, and this is the present you. So you're the aspect that your true self. I believe you're already embodying it because I'm not seeing like a different version of you. This is the you right now. Okay, are there more aspects of her that are ready? The Akashic Records masters are like, there are more that she's developing. But right now, in this very moment, this is the best version of herself. In this moment, in this time, she's bringing so much compassion for other people. Like, I'm not seeing someone who's very talkative. I'm seeing you beside other people, and you're just holding space for them. I don't know if people come to you to share their problems, but that's the image that I'm getting. Like
Yeah.
you beside other people, nodding, listening to them, having compassion for them, and having the patience to hear them out. That's the aspect of you. That's the best version for you in this period, in this current. But you're still growing, is what the Akashic Records masters are saying. You're still growing. So I hope that helps, Brenda.
And again, this is a repeat of an earlier message. To further your growth and development, joy. Um, in your case, it's not so much activities with people as it is the ability, the time and space to contemplation. But I see solitary kinds of joyful experiences. A sunset, a painting, a flower, the shape of a tree against the sky, those kind, start noticing those. It's the simple joy of the smell of baking bread. You don't have to bake the bread, okay? The these aren't they're not showing me stuff that you're sharing with other people or that you have to do a lot to feel. So it's more finding joy in moments in your day, every day. And that will sustain you. That will fill your tank. That will keep you connected to your true self. That will keep you connected to source. Don't let joy, the practice. Isn't that interesting? They're saying the practice of joy, not the pursuit of joy, the practice of joy. I got big chills, Brenda. The practice of joy daily in small things. That's what I got for you. Hi, Ralph. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope that's helpful to you, Brenda. Certainly an interesting response from the Akashic Records masters.
Very.
Yeah, because the pursuit versus the practice, isn't that interesting? That's like being versus becoming, like we were talking about earlier. Okay, all right, I'll explore that later. Okay, Mere Dragon, I hope you're here, but even if you're not, you're up.
Yeah.
Mere Dragon, what aspect of your true self is ready to come forward? So I'm getting images of someone who is very strictly controlled. Now, this began in your childhood. The training of, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. Oh, no, you have to wear a clean dress if you're going to go, and you have to do this and you have to do that. And oh my goodness, you're going to leave the house wearing that. And just all your image control, number one, was really important. And nobody around you in your family was at all interested in who you were. In small ways, you were permitted small sorts of expressions of self. But overall, no, your behavior and your appearance and everything else were very strictly controlled. Wow. Yeah, I feel for you. I got the same thing. And now there's just like a whole bunch of things that are poking out going, Have you seen those strawberry planters that are like a big, well, or some of them are small, a plastic or ceramic pot that have little pockets in them for you to put the strawberries and they dangle. That's very pretty, and you can hang them up, and or you can put them, but they're very pretty. That's what you look like to me. There's all these things that are growing out of you, okay? All these places for you to look where your true self is beginning to develop, a whole bunch of them. So basically, you have a lot of avenues to explore. Many aspects of your true self are starting to grow and wanting to be acknowledged. And it looks to me like you can just throw a dart and pick whatever it lands on. That's actually really exciting. I know it's probably terrifying and intimidating and all the rest of it to you, but it's actually really exciting because hardly anybody gets to do that. Most people go, oh, what's new? You got, oh, I like art. Ooh, this is nice music. I've never read a poem like that before. That's you.
I'm just grinning here because I think what I got is very similar or continuous what you got, Linda. So,
Yeah, well,
Mere
it's
Dragon.
good.
Mere Dragon, how is your soul asking you to express it now? So, the first image that I got, Mere Dragon, was a child, a female child with short black hair who's holding a twig. A twig. And then she's sitting in front of a mud puddle, and she's poking the puddle and giggling. I'm like, what what am I doing? Oh, look at the bubbles. That's what the kid was saying. Look at the bubbles and just giggling and wondering. This kid has a lot of curiosity. And this kid is you, Mere Dragon. And this is the curiosity that you weren't able to express when you were a child. So your soul is asking you questions, not telling you what to do. They're asking, what are you curious about?
Yeah,
Because that kid was so curious. Like, why is that bubble forming when I poke it with this twig? And
yeah,
just giggling because it's very magical to her. And she doesn't understand why the bubbles are forming. And she's like looking at the scenery, at the trees, full of wonder. And looking at the frog jumping. Like, oh, that's so interesting. How can a frog jump like that? So much curiosity. So, yeah, your soul isn't asking you or giving you, this is what you have to do right now. What she's asking you, or what your higher self, what your soul is asking you, what are you curious about? Pursue that curiosity. That's where you're going to learn. So, I hope that helps, Mere Dragon. Oh, Mere Dragon is saying, I am adventurous. So true.
good.
Ah,
And she also said her father was a military officer. Oh,
yes,
yeah. Okay, so
it
that
makes
makes
sense.
perfect sense with what I saw. Very ah
Yay!
cool. What a great thing for someone who's curious.
Yeah, I think
What?
it's a perfect job for you.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. So keep being curious and spread the curiosity around. Like be curious about, well, I wonder what this is like. I wonder what this music is like. I wonder what that concert would be like. I wonder and why music keeps coming to mind. I don't know. Okay, but I keep like music, whatever. Okay, fine. I go right. I said it. Gee. Um, yeah, follow your curiosity. I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you.
So am I. Thank you for letting us read for you, Mere Dragon. That was such a treat.
That was a fun read.
Mm.
Actually, that was fun all around. Now, that brings us to the end of the show. Almost 90 minutes. Um, I am going to close the records, or maybe no,
Maybe.
I'll close the records and then we'll talk about what we're doing next. Okay.
Okay.
Wanda, if on it, she's been nipping just at the soft skin, just above my elbow. Every time I take my hand off of her, she wants to remind me that my job is to scritch her. I've got some video of what she does on my lap. I should make a short out of it. That
Yes,
was
please.
that was Gerald's suggestion. Um, okay, 3 deep breaths, please, everyone. We offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed. Diane, what's coming up for you? Where can we catch you again?
Yeah, my next show is going to be on Sunday for Soul Cloud. So Soul Cloud is a weekly show that I do every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And on Sunday, I will have a very special guest. Guess who?
Who?
Ta-da! Ta-da! You!
Am I on this Sunday?
Yes! I will be on. I hope you're not tired of us yet, everyone.
I'm yanking your chain. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you. Yeah, I knew. I'm on this.
Oh, you scared me for half a second there, Linda. You naughty
I'm
you.
yanking your chain.
But yeah, I'm very excited to have you over. Everyone will be talking about soul missions and more personal experience that we've had following our soul missions. So the
Yeah,
happy parts, the not so happy parts, we'll talk about that. So if you're interested in knowing your soul missions or how it looks like following your soul mission, please tune into Soul Cloud next Sunday. And then
yeah.
afterwards, I will do my monthly energy healing show, Unburdened, on Tuesday. I believe I'll be doing that around either I think 9 oh no 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, I hope to see you there.
See, I had it in here the whole time.
Yay!
Okay, tomorrow on Wings of Insight, I have Akiva as my guest. And then Sunday with Diane. And then tomorrow's at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. Sunday at 5 o'clock with Gerald and Selena, Essence of the Moon. We will be doing readings using the very special deck. And where is it? It was right here a minute ago. Oh my goodness. Going to be using Listen Bitch to do readings with on on Monday. That should be fun. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Tuesday on Akashic Adventures is our guest is going to be Allie. Diana Bowles is out of commission for a few weeks, and so we've been having guests regularly. Last week we had Gerald. This week it's going to be Allie. The following week.
That's exciting. I love Ali's readings whenever
Yeah,
she does Akashic Records
the
readings.
following week is going to be Purple Elephant Deb H.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love her too. I love her Akashic Records readings,
She
and I don't
does.
think she's done it.
She's never done
She's
it.
never done it live.
No, she's never done it publicly live.
Yay! You guys are in for a treat.
Yeah, I know. We know her from our Akashic Records practice sessions. She's a fabulous reader. So
She is.
yeah, she really is. So the best thing for you to do is to subscribe to both of our channels and hit the notifications button, and then you'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's someone who popped in a bit late. Hello, NT505, and welcome. Unfortunately, the questions are closed. The readings are closed. But yeah, we will be
We're just
popping
having
in
fun. Yeah.
for future shows. So make
Yeah.
sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels. Our details are in the description, so you can catch other shows where we'll do readings in the future.
I want to thank you all for spending this time with us in the ether. If something resonated tonight, whether you watched it live or you're watching the replay, sit with it for a while. Insight is beautiful, but its real power appears when we begin to live it. We'll see you again next time for another exploration through the Akashic Records in 2 weeks. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Mwah. I love you all so much.